Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, Spiritual Master, logging in back again with another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back. Welcome. If this is your first time to the channel, I would like to say welcome to another episode of Keeping It 100 with Spiritual Master. Look, the sun is starting to set. It looks like it's about to rain. How apropos is it? Let me explain something to y'all, okay? This channel is not for everybody. Like, I'm not in this to get a whole bunch of views, even though I have goals, right? I have goals. I would like to reach a lot of people, but that's not the main objective. The main objective is to get these messages that are channeled from the Akashic records, that are channeled from the universe to give to the people. Because there's information that you guys need to know. So today's message, ladies and gentlemen, is not going to be for the weak. The message today is not going to be for the faint in heart. But it's going to be a very important message that's going to reach your soul, that's going to get inside of your consciousness to really teach you something. So I know you see the title. Let's not waste too much of your time. If this is your first time on the channel, man, make sure you hit the like and subscribe for more content. I post every single day, and let's get going. Ladies and gentlemen, are you under spiritual attack? Are you under spiritual attack? Chosen ones, are you under spiritual attack? Now, I know what you're thinking. Spiritual Master, how do I know that I'm under spiritual attack? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is very easy, okay? Understand that we are living in a society right now. We are living in a society today where everyone thinks that spirituality is this woo-woo thing, this thing where it's like everything has to be so woo-woo up in the clouds. Bro, spiritual attack happens to you every single day, bro. And you probably don't even know it. Right? We are living in a time right now where we are under spiritual warfare. The chosen ones, we are under spiritual warfare. How do I know I'm under spiritual attack, Spiritual Master? I'll tell you. If you felt like ever since you were a child that you had a divine purpose, that you had a divine mission in your life, that you knew and you understood that you had a deeper purpose on this earth. You understood ever since you were a wee little boy, a wee little girl, that you had something greater to do. 9 times out of 10, you are under spiritual attack. If you are a type of person who has vivid dreams, who dream every single night, make sure you keep a dream journal. You are probably under spiritual attack. And you have no idea. Because the enemy, right? The devil, whatever you want to call it, if you have a higher purpose, it will never leave you alone. It will always bug you. It will always bother you. The higher the purpose, the more attacks you get. Get used to it. I've said this in previous videos. Chosen ones have to learn how to invite the devil in for breakfast and lecture the devil. Be friends with it. Now, I know a lot of people are going to hear this and be like, what is he saying, bro? Are you trying to tell me to be bad? No, I'm trying to say you have to learn how to use the negativity and turn it into the positive. You have to learn how to turn water into wine. You have to learn how to transmute the negativity. If you have enemies, congratulations, bro. You are probably under spiritual attack. That means you have a higher purpose in your life. Spiritual Master, how do I know that I'm under spiritual attack? Ladies and gentlemen, if you have dreams at night, and in these dreams, your car won't start. You're having issues with your car. You're having issues with your phone. You can't find your phone. Your phone won't turn on. You're seeing people eat food. 9 times out of 10, it's junk food. You're seeing people eat pizza, burgers, hot dogs. You are probably under spiritual attack. When you are under spiritual attack, ladies and gentlemen, it is very crucial and very important that you use certain vices in a very smart way. I'm not against marijuana. I'm not against anything on this earth. I am very neutral when it comes to these things. Because guess what? What happens when you use marijuana? It shuts off your dreams. You don't dream every single night. So then that's why you have outbursts of rage. That's why out of nowhere, all of a sudden, you're angry at people. All of a sudden, you're upset, you're crying. Why? Because none of these, your subconscious process your emotions through your dreams. And if you're not having dreams, they stay festered up inside of you. Don't assist the enemy in attacking you, bro. Ain't that right, birds? Trees, what you think? A lot of you guys are assisting the enemy when it comes to attacking you. If you're on the hub 24/7, this affects your dreams. This affects your brain. Therefore, you're not going to be able to process a lot of your emotions. You're not going to be able to process what your subconscious is trying to let go of. Y'all need to understand something, bro. Spiritual attack doesn't always have to be this woo-woo thing, right? People talk about witchcraft all the time. Oh, casting spells. Do y'all understand what witchcraft is, bro? Do y'all really understand deep down what it is? It happens every single day. This is not something that's so woo-woo. It's not as woo-woo as you think it is. It happens every single day. Right? Isn't that right, birds? Trees. They're agreeing, bro. Let me give you an example. If you go up to somebody and you're like, hey, how you doing, man? How you doing? How's life, man? You're such a good person. And then behind their back, you're talking trash. Behind their back, you're talking negativity. You talk negative about them behind their back. You casted a spell on them. That's witchcraft, people. I'm telling you, this stuff is not so woo-woo like you think it is. It's really not. It's everyday life that a lot of people don't understand. If you, man, y'all need to, bro, listen, bro. If somebody you know is doing well in life, be happy, be thankful. Don't cast hate on them. You're putting spells on them. That's a spiritual attack. Y'all need to understand, bro, a lot of this spiritual stuff that we're talking about is not so woo-woo. You have to wish well upon your brothers and sisters. If your brother is doing something successful, be happy for him. Don't say to yourself, man, why can't that be me? Man, why does he get all that? Why does she get all that? You're putting a spell on them by thinking that. I'm telling you, witchcraft is not what you think it is, people. So are you under spiritual attack? But spiritual master, how do I protect myself from spiritual attack? I'll tell you. I understand that as spiritual beings on this earth, we have a love that's so vast and so wide. Whenever we're not doing the healing work, sometimes the energy can be directed towards lust, okay? A lot of times, especially when you are a high density being and you are a very loving person, sometimes that energy goes in the direction of lust. So you may go on Pornhub a lot. You may please yourself a lot. You may use your energy and your fluids a lot. This is one of the number one ways that we put spiritual attacks on our own self. This is very deep, man. So if you want to really see, if you want to really find out the extent of how bad the attack is, I'm going to give you a little bit of advice, okay? First of all, take a break from it. Give it like 7 days. Give it like 14 days. Give it 21 days, 28 days, 2 months, 3 months of not going on the hub, and see how your brain works, see how your mind works. A lot of people are out here making it seem like they're perfect. A lot of people are out here making it seem like they have everything under control. But the truth is they don't. They don't have anything under control. The truth is they have vices. They have things that they attach themselves to, things that they rely on, right? So then they do those things, right? They walk around here making it seem like they don't have attacks, that they're not under spiritual attacks. But ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, if you really want to find out if you are, give up your vices. For example, a lot of people want to judge you because you're trying to heal trauma. You're trying to let go of trauma. You're trying to better yourself. A lot of people want to hate you for that. But then the people that are hating you are the same ones that don't want to heal from the vices. The same ones that are attached to the vices. Me? I don't have no demons. Birds, you heard that? The birds heard it. They're like, bro, you got to say this. Me under spiritual attack? What are you talking about? I'm good. Oh, really? Go 30 days without watching the hub. Go 30 days without eating meat. Go 30 days with no fornication. Ladies and gentlemen, if you think you have no demons and you judge other people for their demons, I promise you, right? What does the Bible say? And I'm actually quoting the Bible today. How can you notice a rod in someone else's eye, and I'm paraphrasing, but then yours is freaking sticking out up to here? You over here judging people for going through hell and for healing trauma. Meanwhile, you can't even go 2 hours without eating meat. You can't go a day without watching the hub. If you're judging other people for their demons, trust me, yours is twice as big. Yours is twice as worse. Go 30 days. 30 days and see if you can, see if those demons don't start to come out. 30 days of no hub, no corn hub, and see if those demons don't start to come out. You'll start getting angry. You'll start getting frustrated. You'll start snapping on people. You might start getting emotional. You might start getting angry. And then you'll see what those demons look like, bro. Then you'll start to see why you actually attach yourself to these things. Spiritual attack comes in many different forms, comes in many different sizes. Go on a 5-day water fast. 5 days. Birds, is that enough? 5 days of just water, maybe some electrolytes, maybe some fruit. 5 days. And I promise you, when your body doesn't have any food to digest, it's gonna start burning through the stubborn belly fat. The sugar, the insulin will go down. Therefore, those demons of yours that live in your gut microbiome, will start to release emotional trauma. You'll start to cry for no reason on day 4. You'll start getting angry. These are your demons fighting back because they're so used to the meat, to the junk food, to the sugar. They're so used to the stuff that you feed it every single day, and you're walking around here perfect. The minute that I start accepting and I start being authentic with myself to say, you know what, man, I need to face my demons. And I actually went on the journey of letting go my vices. The only thing that changed was my mindset towards my life. Instead of becoming a person that's living in a universe, I started to understand that I am the universe experiencing the person, that I'm not supposed to be perfect. I'm not supposed to be the person that knows everything. I'm okay with that. Spiritual master, how do I heal? How do I get out of spiritual attack? I just told you. I just told y'all. The step 1 to handle spiritual attack is to be honest with yourself. You got to start being honest with yourself. Stop sugarcoating your life. Birds. The person that you're with, does that person really love you, or do they just want your energy? It's funny how whenever you start to change and you start to improve yourself and you start to notice red flags, all of a sudden people don't like you. People liked you better. Oh, this is deep. People liked you better when you didn't pay attention to red flags, when you were happy wife, happy life, right? When you didn't focus on yourself, right? When you were too gullible, that's when people liked you better. People like you better when they know they can control you. Oh man, universe, you're doing it again. The hair on my arms are standing up. That's the universe. I said people like you better when they know they can control you. They don't like the new version because the new version can spot red flags from a mile away. Healing and overcoming spiritual attack is learning how to discern. Spiritual discernment. Understand your environment. Understand the people that you are around. The music you listen to. This is how you heal from spiritual attack. Ladies and gentlemen, this is another message from Spiritual Master. It's been a pleasure coming to you, talking to you today. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe for more content. Spiritual Master is about to sign out, man. It's been a pleasure once again. And I'm going to catch you on the next one. Listen, spiritual attack, there's no rules when it comes to spiritual attack. The very people in your family could be the ones that are attacking you spiritually. Because if you're here to heal generational trauma, there's a lot of people that's addicted to pain. Y'all know that, right? There's a lot of people who are addicted to the pain. There's a lot of people who every single day, their brains is just attached to suffering, attached to drama, attached to pain. They could be in a multi-million-dollar house. They could have food freaking stacked up in the fridge. They will still find a way to complain because that is the trauma, that is their demons that they do not want to face, that is sticking and staying within them. Some people, bro, addiction doesn't just come with the positive. It comes with the negative. Your body's chemistry, bro. Your cells, everything is addicted to the drama, bro. Bro, spiritual attack is deep, people. You can inherit these demons. So it is very crucial and very important. Yes, lady, I'm talking about demons. Yes. But anyways, it's very crucial and very important that you understand this, bro. This is deep stuff, man. This is not for the weak. Okay? So, man, I don't want to keep y'all too long, bro. The video's already been going long. Spiritual Master signing out. And I really want to keep talking. So instead, I'm going to just make a part 2. So stay tuned for the part 2 of this video because I feel like this is an extensive topic and we're going to go deep into it. All right? I'm going to catch y'all later.